Let's go ahead and hop into the action. It's going to be Gator with the Super Barge. We saw Gator come out in the last war and set the tone early with a 3-star, our first war of the day. They're opening the show, closing the show for us. Let's see if we can get some more fireworks, and let's see where it decides to go in. This one has a lot of options. Last time he kind of went in where this would be the 6 o'clock position on this base and got quite a bit of value, but with the double sweeper there, it's going to be tough. All right, he runs in a few of the barbs. I think he's going for that 6 o'clock position. He's gonna have to fight the sweepers, but if he can get through there, it could be good. Ooh, no warden either.
Yeah, no warden here. Does okay, he's got the wall break there, so he's able to get it open a little bit. He can. Oh, he used a giant bomb. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit baited right there, and that's a probable area for a bait as well, because like you're dropping into the area basically that people would typically send hogs into, so you're gonna see a lot more giant bombs on the side of the base. They're opposite of the Eagle Artillery, and he's still gonna clear out the. Just kidding, he's not gonna clear out the Eagle Artillery bash.
Yeah, you really, like you talked about previously, Eric. You want to get one of those high priority things, whether it be the Eagle Artillery or the Town Hall. Leaving both up makes this for a tough task. Didn't really get the depth into that blimp that he was looking for, and that's one thing when you don't use that warden ability. And maybe it was for the better on this one with the double sweeper kind of pushing back at him, so maybe it was the right call, but it's still tough not getting either of those down. Nice wall breaks to push the heroes further in, and the King's taking the lead here.
And it feels like a little bit forced on this base here to try to make that entry that he did. And we'll just have to see if it can work out for him here, buddy. I'm kind of wondering if it would have been better to just go with the, like a top side angle there and go to the Town Hall with the blimp more directly. But at a bare minimum, we wanted the artillery down there with his blimp, and he just needs to get the Queen to go secure the town takedown. The Queen is supported by the border right there. They are. They're gonna go off in the wrong direction here. Okay, backup mode. Backup mode. Make sure you secure the town takedown at absolutely all costs. Make sure that building goes down.
He threw in those wall breaks kind of unnecessarily, or maybe he was planning on sending the Royal Champion at the Town Hall this whole time, as that Rage Tower did already go off, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Royal Champion will be able to secure the Town Hall. He's just gonna run up some percentage here. Oh man, I don't think that's what the way.
Freeze. Oh.
No, he's good. He's good. I don't think that's what the way Gator was hoping for, but still, this will run up to 80%, which is still what we've seen so far. That's still pretty respectable and manageable here in this tournament.
Yeah, like that last Super Barbarian going on the already weakened Archer Tower, able to clear that out of the way there. Last couple troops over the left side, gonna try to get past that Expo, but it is not gonna happen right there. It's an 82%.
Even in the World Finals this past week, we saw tons of Super Barbs, but it looks like we're going to start off with Kevin going with a zap into Electro Titan, setting this up with a water walk. Oh, okay, there we go. Monolith goes down. I was a little bit worried he missed, but he zapped out both sides. Actually, very, very wise of him.
Yeah, and if I remember right, I'm trying to remember back to what the stat lines looked like for Method Madness last season. And I want to say they were hitting right around a 40% hit rate there, maybe like 35 to 40 right in there somewhere. And so I would anticipate they'll probably put up a 12-star victor, a 12-star performance in this warhead, maybe not victory. We'll see. But that means that that would be the mark there for 50 Thieves to be able to hit as well. And if they can just match their average, then they could definitely be competitive here. But I like to set up here using lightning to wipe out all the defenses. The core of the water walk is able to just walk in, get the Eagle Artillery down, and use the Eagle Artillery as the connection point to the hole created by the lightning. And now the pathing looks pretty seamless to cross around the Town Hall, and the blimp will go in and secure the Town Hall, because notice that center compartment, the only building that the Super Archers and the Queen cannot reach in the core of the base there is the Town Hall. So if it's out of the way, then they can just stay in the outer ring and they can just walk the loop around.
Ooh, catching some sweeper action, catching the tornado trap. Now the Yetis take down the Town Hall. I was a little bit worried with that tornado. It might have pulled them away and they may have went to a different defense, but they do hang in there. Now we got the Titans working through, getting through these ice golems. King does go to Phoenix fighting the enemy King, but the Queen bounced to the outside here, so things kind of split on him here. Oh man, he needs to bring it all back together. No wall breaks or anything to kind of reconnect, but he does also have a few hogs that get sent in for support a little bit later as the World Champion now joins the party.
Did the Queen go to the outside of the base there intentionally? Because I saw her float around on the right flank there for quite a while, and I kind of wonder if he put her out there intentionally, or which is definitely could be the possibility here, because he might just want the healers to stay on the super archers here to keep on marching through. But there's still a lot of base on the backside here, and this queen is not built. She can get a couple defense from the outside, but she's not doing a lot on the inside. We have to throw in those hogs on the backside and try to get something back there, but they're a little bit early. Maybe we should have waited for
quite a
more
bit
troops
early
to arrive, but I don't think there's anything you can do here. I know, you know, I'm thinking now that queen was supposed to be on the inside, and the fact that she was on the outside was probably a mistake there, and that mistake is that it cost him the firepower that he needs it where he needs it.
Yeah, I didn't see. I was keeping an eye on the blimp, so I don't know if the queen intentionally was dropped there, or if maybe like some skeletons pulled her out or something, or, you know, little breadcrumbs pulled her out there. Either way, they are still going to take the lead by 8 buildings as 53.
Conservative with making sure that town hall goes down, and if your only plan to get the town hall down is a blimp and the blimp fails, then you're kind of in a tough spot.
Zap Wallow here for JZ600, setting up the pathing really nicely. Gonna kind of break this up a little bit with a few balloons, taking out the archer towers on the exterior. Let's see if we have the heroes dive in towards the enemy queen here, towards the eagle. I thought he might have set the heroes a little bit lower, but it looks like he's going to try to push them into this eagle compartment with the log launcher.
Interesting choice. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I honestly don't know.
I think the heroes.
I'm not sure, but I feel like as long as they stay together, I'm okay with it. Yeah. Because as long as they stay together and they don't split, and the oh. But you know what? Maybe if they split and go after both of the scatter shots, then it's okay. You know,
like see that Valkyrie spinning in the tornado? That was kind of cool. Scatter shots getting through there. Queen's gonna have a problem here though. Is she's gonna come out of the building and pop this hound. Does get the poison down. Oh, there she goes. She goes down. King went to Phoenix already. Oh, this is gonna be a tough Lalo for JZ600. He really, in my opinion, didn't get as much as he was looking for. I think he's just setting up the safer Lalo over the town hall just to take that down now. As we see the balloons being deployed, the warden will go in with them. He does have a rage, so getting the town hall down isn't going to be really the issue. It's just going to be running up that percentage.
I think he's got it pretty well under control here. He's still sitting on a skeleton spell that he can deal with the backside defensive road champion. He throws that skeleton spell wide outside, so it stays away from the multi-inferno, puts in the head under that side, pushes his way through the town hall. Just need to get this multi-inferno under control. Yeah, I think he's looking pretty good.
Yeah, maybe I panicked a little bit. And he's still got some work to do. This multi's doing a lot of damage to him, but he's going to ultimately be able to force through here. All right.
Yeah.
Looked a little bit crazy there, but you're right. He's going to be fine. Is this going to triple? Is this?
Yeah, I think he's got it.
It's going to triple?
Yeah.
All right, JZ. I thought with the multi and everything still up there. Oh, look at all. Oh, the red air bombs all go to the owl. If they go to the balloons, he might have been done for. That pack of balloons is weakened. They need to get this archer tower. If he gets the archer tower, he's good.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's got it.
Eric, how come you jinx like the most obvious of calls, and then these close ones yeah, it's good, and all right, whatever. All right, JZ. Eric had faith in you. I guess I didn't. That's my bad. JZ. Nice attack, and that's what I was talking about though. 1 3-star. Of the base. Now it's going to be all the pressure on Grom as we have a hog attack here with some super barbs. All right, so maybe a hero dive into hogs. I don't see any enough invis for a skelly donut or anything like that. Okay, so maybe hero dive hogs here.
Well, he's also got a single earthquake here, and if we can get enough logs around to mostly take down a defense, that we can hit it with the earthquake right afterwards and finish it off. But if we're gonna use an earthquake and we're gonna use it deep in the base there, then we can also get the walls open a little bit easier as well. But the big thing that we need to be thinking about here is that there are already battle builders at the area where we want to hit with the earthquake. Then we want to delay the earthquake until we actually start dealing damage and the battle builders start to repair. Then we can hit it. There we go. He's gonna pop the earthquake right there. And it hits actually all 4 expos, the clan castle and the monolith. So honestly, a really, really high value earthquake right there. but it doesn't destroy any of the defenses. But for one spell, like if you just have an extra spell there, you don't really know what to do with it. Then hitting a lot of extremely high value targets like that all together, all very, very high defense or HP targets as well, then now this log launcher is going to be able to go all the way towards the town hall compartment, and the town hall's activated so the hogs are targeted. So it's a pretty well set up attack here, Bash, and he got good value to the heroes.
Hogs are going to make their way into the Town Hall. Warden ability does go off here to protect. He does leave that multi on the backside. We'll have to see if that comes back to be a factor, but something needs to go to this Town Hall as he has the Hogs working through there. Warden ability fades off, and the Hogs are starting to fade out. Poison Lizard's working in there. There we go. Town Hall takedown is successful. Now that Queen is just working on these Hogs. Poison Lizard steps over. All right, this one's fading out a little bit. Does have that multi over there on the far side, but Queen is still working through the bottom. I just don't think she's going to have enough to get through the remainder of this base. A really interesting approach from Grom. You said it, that spell did get a lot of value, just not enough firepower to get through the middle, though.
Yeah, needed the Queen. So, okay, the Queen's on the right side of the base there. Maybe if she was on the inside of the base and was able to hit up the multi-infernos, get the assistance for the Yetis that came out of the log launcher to get the defense
like send her with the
way
log
there,
launcher, what you mean?
maybe pick up another scatter shot or two. Like I think that Queen not being on the inside of the base there really hurt him pretty heavily there. And obviously you take one of your highest damage troops in the army and you put her into the non-defensive structures on the outside of the base, then you're...
Let's be honest, you get crowd involved, you get fans involved, you get your teammates involved with the live support. It's definitely a different atmosphere here, but Sun Tzu for 50 Thieves is in next. It's going to be Super Archers into the Super Barbarians, or simply Super Barch. Going with a nice safe approach here, taking down the Town Hall, just going to gut out this initial compartment here. Oh, look at all those archers firing. If you can get through this Rage Tower, get a little bit more value, this is going to be set up pretty nicely as that whole compartment is pretty much taken out.
It would have been nice if the arrows that went and hit that multi-inferno down by the king were able to actually take it down there, because that multi stays standing. He gets a partial CC pull here, and I guess with the talent down, he can start to charge the Eagle Artillery. That's his #1 priority here, get the Eagle Artillery down. But he also needs to get the Monolith under control here, and the Monolith is kind of in a tricky spot where he doesn't have access to it. If he puts the Royal Champion to the Monolith, then she will be intercepted by the Clan Castle troops, and then also get dumped right into the defensive Queen. So he's got to find an answer for it, and I'm not seeing a clear answer for it here, and I'm a little bit concerned about what that Monolith is going to do.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Remember that Monolith deals more damage based on the troops' hit points, so higher hit point units like the heroes tend to take significant damage, and that's why we see the Monolith just shut down hero charges into the base. Still does have a ton of barbarians, but with that Monolith just firing away, now eagle shots coming in, this is tough. Warden goes down, Queen goes to abilities. She's trying to get out of range of the Monolith, but she just can't escape it right now. And I think Sun Tzu's just going to look to kind of bounce this one back and get as much percent as he can as that Queen goes down. And he's still got tons of barbs, Eric, so he can run this percentage up probably mid-70s, even low 80s if he's done right here. But man, that mono played a huge factor.
Yeah, I gotta just keep it under control here. Like, they're still doing fine in this war here. Just gotta get the percentage up here. Can't give up on attack. And it, like, that Monolith and the Eagle Artillery, obviously both of them are the two hardest hitting defenses on the base. They are potentially the most difficult ones to push your heroes through to preserve their HP, because they just hit so hard. And you gotta have the protection in the right places there. You gotta get into them rather quickly, because if they keep on hammering away, then you're gonna take way too much damage on the approach, and then you're gonna be in this situation right here. But he at least is gonna climb the percentage up to looks like 72, and we'll see if that's it up there as they pass it back to Method of Madness, and we'll see if they can get a triple on the board.
The door is... There's a lot that goes into it. Seaman is up next, and Eric, this is an attack we don't see a ton. A traditional Queen charge hybrid here, taking it back to what, like Town Hall 12, Town Hall 13 days, where this one kind of got popularized.
Yeah, I like this, taking out this Archer Tower with the rocket pose on the top side, getting that Rage Tower pre-triggered. Now, if the Rage Tower is pre-triggered, then he could put in a hero up into that compartment with the King. But this queen is going to make her way towards the town hall compartment, and she can reach the expo over the wall there. The expo is going to have its rage faded. Oh, I like that a lot there, because he not only set the funnel, but that rage tower pre-trigger, was that intentional? It might have been. I don't know. So it felt intentional, but I mean, he's got the funnel at the same time. It's a nice icing on the cake there if it wasn't intentional, but the queen makes her way directly in, secures the tower takedown, and makes her healers go invisible. But get back to the tower. Oh, come on, queen. Okay.
Watch the healers.
All right.
Okay, it was just one healer.
Oh, no. METHOD2MADNESS is in trouble now, Bash.
He's still fine. He's still fine. But he's kind of panicking a little bit. Don't panic here, C-Man. Don't panic, bud. Your queen's fine. You still got healers up. Just stick with it. He's setting up the hybrid with the king and the siege barracks up top. He's going to go ahead and commit that hybrid, and as the clock is ticking away, you definitely don't want to get caught up on time. He's going to go ahead and send in the hybrid right through there, get to those enemy heroes, use the warden and the royal champion in here. I was looking to see if he used the warden ability. A lot of times you see that warden ability go in really early on this attack, but he's holding it to the middle of the base and trying to push everything through. Queen finally does get through that town hall. Let's see if he's got enough gas to get through it.
Yeah, she's going down though. Watch the healers. Maybe we can get a safe transfer over to the hogs. We got more hogs coming out of the siege barracks. Gonna reinforce from the, I guess they're gonna move over to the eagle artillery, and the road champion will keep on cutting across the core of the base there. But I'm looking at defensive heroes on the backside. I see the road champion looming ahead. The healers do get on the hogs, and the hogs are gonna give some flank support there for the road champion, but he needs more hogs in for the right side. He pops the RC ability, and she'll be the first to engage the defensive road champion, and that is never what you want. You gotta have some other troops out in front of her. And unfortunately, the delay of the troops that were far off to the right there were not able to stay out in front of her, so he does end up losing her. But I mean, after losing the queen, he's got a decent amount of percentage here, but it's not going to go through for a triple.
Yeah, he needed that poison lizard to get over there in time, but poison lizard was kind of trailing behind. Does still have a few miners working through there. Oh, the wizards come over and take out the world champion, but a little too late here. It's going to be a respectable percent, so this will actually swing the percentage back in their favor, although they trail on stars. So if they can get a triple at any point in this war, they'll
their lead here as we dive into Prototype's end, and he got the triple with this exact attack last time we saw them play earlier in the night. So Super Dragons is gonna broadside the base here, and his spell placement was absolutely amazing on his attack earlier on. But can he do it again, Bash?
Missed a couple of the dragons in the warden ability here. That could be a little bit of a mistake. They didn't take too much damage. They're going to be able to fight through here, and it looks like he's going to push right through this town hall. We'll have a late stone slammer coming in. Look at that. The queen is already in with the king over there on the left-hand side to support. Balloons will have no issue taking this town hall down, but now all the balloons are going to be down. Oh, he's not getting that strong push through the middle like on the last one, and Queen might even pull his clanker. Okay, no, Queen's gonna bounce out here. Nice. So if this dragon get this CC, which it should, he shouldn't have to worry about what I'm presuming is ice golems that are in there.
Yeah, look at that. He got a lot of the biggest threats out there. The slammer gets out the eagle artillery. The queen is staying safe and building attack. King pops the ability, gets a bunch of barbarians spawned up there, and another freeze. A nice rage and freeze right there. Get that dragon and go get the multi-inferno jet. The dragon is oh, and the other dragon takes out the expo. Looking really good here, Bash. I think he's got it under control.
Oh my, Prototype is just on another level with these super dragons. He's found something with this attack that is just crushing. We haven't seen this kind of domination with super dragons, I don't think, yet at all, and I haven't seen it. Queen goes to ability to take down the enemy queen. He's going to go ahead and fight through here, try to get through this scatter shot. But this is going to be another GG for Prototype. It's another 3-star Proto, the super drag whisperer.
Yeah, I mean, very, very nicely done here. And once again, we saw it in the last attack there, where this attack is extremely fast-paced, and so you have to be on point with your spell placement. And he was. He saw every opportunity.
Is giving some of these teams some problems, but it's going to be Boone coming in, and we get another hog attack, really similar to that last hog attack we saw with the stones, or the log launcher, excuse me, entry with the heroes pushing through that quake just to set up some value. Let's see if this one can go better.
All right, well, last time the queen walked, and I feel like that last one potentially could have gone through if the queen didn't walk. And right now she's walking again. Oh, no. All right, get this queen under control here. Those ground skills might actually pull her into the base there. Or maybe she's delayed a little bit by the king, so she doesn't go in there and chase him.
Might be a problem. Yeah, she's
Titan burned up all the ground skellies, so he doesn't have anything to direct in. So yeah, I'm not sure.
The same thing, Eric. She's walking. She's definitely walking. He's gonna try to cut her off the hogs rather, and might be able to push her into that compartment, but he's missing all that value as the Yetis are coming out of the CC. The king got burned up in there, so he's missing a lot of that value where the queen could be in there dealing some massive damage.
Yeah, but the ward ability has not been used yet. He holds on to it as he goes with the heal spell through the first rage tower. Another heal spell comes out of the one, but the back end rage tower has already been pre-triggered, so he's not going to have to worry about that extra damage there when he gets over that area. But he does need to worry about the town hall takedown, or champion cuts off to the left side of the base there early and will go intercept the multi-inferno, the expo, and potentially the scatter chop, but he misses the defensive road champion left side. Town hall does go down. He's going to freeze over to the left side there and try to push his road champion through, but he needs a lot of support there. He has to get the road champion down, and if she survives through it and has good HP, there is a chance that his queen could go finish out the top side of the base here. She is up there with her ability intact, and get the scatter. Okay, Bash! He might have a chance here.
I was worried he missed his invis, but it worked out really nicely. The RC snugged in there against the scatter shot, so it was in its dead zone, so it couldn't fire on the Royal Champion. Queen still has ability. Royal Champion's still alive. This is fine. This is fine, Eric. This is going to be a triple. This is what they need. This is the 3-star that they need. Method of Madness keeps their dreams alive. It was a little bit all over the place, but Boone's going to get the 3-star, and Method of Madness stays alive. Wow.
Well, they still got some work to do, though. That's just step one.
They need a defense. They need a defense.
The other two were the same two teams that played in the grand finals last season in Seattle, and that was what used to be Aphelion. Now they're called KFC guys, and they got some goofy little. It's a goofy team, but they're having some fun with it. And they are one of the teams. The other one is United Gaming with a bunch of multi-time champions. I think most of that team has 4-time championship rings there. But let's focus in here on Logan, and we'll talk about those guys a little bit later on. But this Super Archer Bomb is going to go in here and secure the town takedown. Get the race chart out of the way here. Get the chains through the town hall. Get the expo on the side here. Get the clan castle pulled here. Okay, everything going nice and smooth here. And your boy Logan is going to try to hold it together here and put it out of reach above Method of Madness.
Logan in this 5 spot, that's the clutch spot. This is where you want to put a war away. You want to be in here and just get that 3-star when your team needs it. Let's see if Logan can do just that. He's going to go ahead and pull down some ice globes. He did. I wonder if he meant to put those 2 wall breakers in there. It kind of felt like he maybe misclicked there and meant to put in a couple barbs, but instead a couple wall breakers go in. Hopefully he doesn't need those wall breakers a little bit later on. Hero's starting to work through here though. He's got a lot of base to get through, but he did thin it out. Keep an eye on this compartment over onto the right-hand side. Also, keep an eye on these ice globes as they make their way over to the heroes.
You gotta get the king to pop his ability suit here, which means the ward needs to step up there and go to cover the king. So spawn the barbarians, then pop the ward ability. Also takes the eagle artillery strikes there while he's under the ward ability, so that works out fantastic. And those extra barbarians are gonna give him plenty of cover there to keep the defensive king distracted. Looking very good right there with the queen. Takes the inside path, not super happy with that. Would have been nice if she would have stayed outside and stayed behind the king, but maybe she can go and break a wall, get the multi-inferno down. Definitely a possibility. I'm a little bit concerned here about this top side of the base here. This Monolith is a little bit out of control there, but he got the road champion. He's gonna control this backside compartment. Looks very, very dangerous, and is all that is stopping Logan from sending his team to the challenge phase of the Snapdragon Pro Series Season 4 bracket.
Here we go. This is all or nothing for this final compartment with Queen having ability.
He's got it.
Royal Champion having ability. It's looking good, Eric. Logan's going to get the job done in that 5 spot. It's going to be a 3-star for 50 Thieves. This is a new face in the SPS North American circuit, but they are making a huge splash here in our ladder finals. 50 teams, all of our teams are going to adapt and overcome a brand new meta. It's going to be Stay Away. Stamus is coming up next for us. E-Drags with some sneaky goblins. We got some zaps in there. A little bit of a mini charge here from the queen. A little hodgepodge E-Drag. I don't even know, Eric.
Yeah, well, a lot of these players have been adapting to the meta since this circus started at Town Hall 12. So like they know the drill. They know the drill here. I think they're going to be fine, but it is going to be whoever adapts to it the quickest is going to be able to have the biggest advantage into the challenge phase there. So maybe the save attacks there work. Maybe they don't. I guess we'll find out when we get there, but stay away. Got to keep on making his way forward here. He needs to still secure that Town Hall takedown. But look at this sneaky goblins going to the right side. He's going to get that storage down. The Eject might get there first. Need to get the model under control here. But the sneak goblins are on the Town Hall now. And he can send in more to go in there and secure. But he'll just go ahead and freeze the can't really chain that freeze all the way from the Town Hall to the model. There's a little bit of a big gap there between them. But he tried, and he'll get the talent down. But I don't know what he can do at the backside.
Yeah, it's a tough one. This one didn't really go his way. Probably maybe knew coming into this one that the war was over, so kind of just finishing up as best he can. But again, you know, they're still alive. They're not out of this. They'll have to go down to that lower bracket, fight through, and try to survive. We'll see that tomorrow, which teams will make it through. But 50 Thieves will be our 4th team making it through. We had 2 qualified tonight. Our top 2 from ladder making it through. Our former champion and KFC guys now under a new banner, and a multi-time champions over in United Gaming. So we have a nice challenge season already shaping up, and